Welcome to the Dare to Share Challenge. We have got a beautiful, amazing guest joining us today. Elizabeth, hello.
Hello!
I am so excited to have you with us.
Now, Elizabeth, before we dive in, please tell us which level you are opting to share today. We've got level 1 or we've got extreme.
Just the level 1. I'm a newbie.
It's not just. It's still very stretchy.
It's still very vulnerable. So we are all about it. Okay, so let's dive right in. Now, the first question I want to ask you, Elizabeth, is what made you want to partake in the Dare to Share Challenge? What on earth would persuade you to go in front of the world and be vulnerable and stretch yourself for everyone to see?
First of all, since this is all about raw and real, can you hear my phone ringing? Let me check. Excuse me for a bit. My husband was calling.
We love it. We love it. This is reality. This is mum life as well.
Okay. Let me just tell him. I forgot to tell him that it was moved, so maybe he thought it was already done.
Oh my gosh.
Interview. Okay, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. What got me interested was the fact that it's being raw and being real. Because I don't think as business owners we can survive if we are not raw and if we are not real. Because I know integrity is very important when we do business, right? So without those two, being real and being raw, it's just all pretenses or filters.
Yeah,
Right? So it's very good that in a time where everything is filtered and edited, we can have something that's unfiltered and unedited.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I love that. I love that so much. And that is the essence of the challenge. It's about really owning that this is just human life. You know, we're all just here muddling our way through, figuring it out as we go and doing our best to lead ourselves and help others along the way. So I love that so much.
Exactly.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, Elizabeth, before we dive into the big questions, please do introduce yourself and tell us all about the amazing gifts you bring to the world.
Oh, the amazing gift. Okay. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm 46 years old. I know we're not supposed to say that, but I'm really proud to be 46 because I think with age comes wisdom. And I have 3 kids. My eldest is 18, 15, and 10. And I still want to wear 2-piece. My bikinis. And actually, my goal in life is to really wear bikini until I'm 80 and live up to 120.
Yeah. I am here for that. I am so here for that.
Let's do that together.
Yeah.
And in my community or in my sphere of influence, I'm known as the wealthy coach. With wealthy, I mean WELL, well, THY, which actually I do health coaching, but it's the 8 dimensions of wellness. And my life revolves around that. All my content, everything that I do, that's my guide. The wellness dimensions. Yeah. That's
beautiful. And we all need that, right?
We all need to look after ourselves because if we don't, then we're not going to be here for much longer to create the impact that we want to create. So it's paramount. Yes. It's absolutely paramount. I love that. And the 2-piece, I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. I love it. And can I just say, if anyone is not watching the video, if you just have audio on, you do not look 46. I mean, girl.
I want whatever you have. I love it.
Yeah, in a world where everybody wants to hide their age because they say it's bad manners, you do not ask a woman her age. I'm actually proud of my age because you know what? Nobody gets to live long enough up to 46. Some die younger and some are in pain. And I'm still all good, all well. Yeah. So we should all be proud that we are here, right now.
Absolutely. And like you said, with age comes wisdom.
So I love that so much. Okay, Elizabeth, let's dive into the juicy stuff, shall we?
Okay.
Feel the pressure. The temperature is rising. Yeah. And this is only level 1. Okay, right.
Maybe
First,
next round.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Don't tempt it. Okay, right. First question. Let's ease you in nice and gently. What does being a real and a raw leader mean to you? Now, I don't mean just in business, okay? We're talking about as a woman, as a mother, as a human behind the scenes. That realness and that rawness, what does it really mean to you?
It means going on live and sneezing while doing it. Sometimes I there's just one very authentic moment that I was doing my live and my nose was really itchy, and I was just like doing this. I think it's just, well, it's live, and sometimes you lose audio, you lose connection, you're starting an interview and your phone rings, unfiltered, being raw. That's just because we cannot, I think it's really, really tiring to be a leader and fake it, you know? And I truly, truly believe that leadership is influence.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. So it doesn't have to be in the business world only, but even in my home, I am a leader. Being a mother is a leadership role. And I think of all the leadership roles that I have, being true to who I am so that my daughter can see it, my sons can see it, I have to be real. Apologize when you need to, get angry, lose the temper sometimes, lose it, just completely lose it. And then after that, when you realize that something really bad happened, just own it, apologize, then move on, learn from it. So I think without, again, as I said earlier, without being raw, without being real as a leader, I don't think we will last long. We will break down eventually. We will break down.
Been there.
Yeah, I love this so much. And what you said there, Elizabeth, about, being real to ourselves. I think this is where so many people get lost, right? And I myself, I fell into this, we lose ourselves in all the noise, and it's that coming back to our essence and to our truth and owning what we actually want to do and what we want to say and how we want to say it and how we want to show up. This is the true essence. So I love that so much.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, are you ready? You know what's coming next. She knows.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, Elizabeth. So, the big question today, the one that everyone's waiting for, is what are you willing to dare to share with us today to showcase your own real and raw leadership and show how you lead yourself through life and through the hurdles that it throws you?
Okay, this is it. This is the moment. Okay, it happened during the pandemic. One of the realizations that I had was at that time being a wellness entrepreneur or a health advocate. I've been in the space since year 2000, but I've always been, that I'm waiting for perfection to come, because I think what I have, what I learned, what I experienced, what I gained all throughout the years is never enough. I would always do okay, I'll do it next time, maybe next year, maybe next year, maybe next year, until one of our mentors told us that it has to be progress over perfection. And I think being real has to do so much about, hey, I don't have everything figured out, and I have to accept it. As a leader, as a mother, as a content creator, as a coach, because what stopped me for the longest time was the thought that I have to learn everything, I have to know everything, I have to figure out everything. But guess what? It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. So we have to admit that we are all a work in progress. And from where I came from, perfection is not the standard, but I've always been a performer. Like people applaud when you dance and you perform. So I've always had that for myself. And I feel like if I do the coaching thing, if I teach people, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what the experts will tell them. But even the researchers, they just have different data sometimes, different views, different perspectives. So there's no one idea that's perfect for everyone, and 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 realizing that I am a work in progress, I went out to the world. I taught people how to reverse diabetes, hypertension, live happy, healthy lives. And I was able to help a lot of people. And because of that, I'm doing the things that I have to do, my own impact. Because if I don't bring myself out there, the people that I'm supposed to help or impact, they won't find me. Even if I have so much to give, they won't find me if I'm not out there. So the only way for me to help them is to put myself out there, the imperfect me, the work in progress me. And so far I'm loving it. Like when you say something that's wrong, you just laugh because okay, that's not what's supposed to come out of my mouth, but it came out, and I'm supposed to let's just roll with it. Like, let's move forward.
Oh my gosh. I love this though, because it really hones in on the essence of this challenge, right? It really does. So many of us put off our dreams because we're waiting to feel like we have everything mastered, like we've got it all sussed, like we're finally ready. And that day never comes. We just have to do it messy. Yes. We just have to take action now and just say, I will figure it out as I go. And what I love about your share is that you embraced that and you said, I don't have it all figured out now, but I'm going to roll with it anyway. And now you get to talk about that and help other people through that same process.
Yeah, had I waited for the perfect moment, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Wow. I love this share so much. Let us know in the comments how this relates or resonates with you. What is it bringing up for you? Is it giving you that like, oh my God, she's done it. She didn't have it all figured out. I can do it too. I can go now. I can go bigger. I can go harder. I can go bolder, and I can show myself to the world, because like Elizabeth said, you cannot create the impact that you're here to make if you're what's the right word? If you're not prepared to be seen, right? Yeah. You have to be prepared to be seen, because that's how your people find you. So
yes. You know what? If you're not seen, you are a hidden treasure. Yes. And nobody benefits from a hidden treasure.
So true. So true.
Don't be a hidden treasure, you guys watching. The world is waiting to find you. So make sure that you are being seen. Elizabeth, this was an incredible Dare to Share. Thank you so much for being brave, for being courageous, and for showcasing your own real and raw leadership. Please let everyone know, where can they find you?
They can find me. I'm mostly in my Facebook page, Elizabeth Rose Law. And that's just it. I also have other accounts, but I'm not so active with that. I have the Facebook page and the communities that I have also.
Perfect. And all of those details will be in the show notes below, so don't panic if you're driving or you're like, oh, I'm doing a million things. Just go and check it out after, and make sure you give Elizabeth a follow. And until next time, I will see you all on the Dare to Share Challenge.